Love, live, life. Life can be glorious and hideous. Stick your feet to the ground, but don't think you are counted out. Don't let the wind pull you and tear you apart. Let yourself live freely and love, and you'll be happy. No limits. Just keep on.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another Iron Will podcast with me, Shane Warner, and
John Chase.
So what this podcast is all about is we are trying to get stories from people that have been through a traumatic experience in their lives and came out a different person.
Yeah, they have all created an iron will. So what is an iron will? A burning determination that cannot be stopped or hindered by anything, willing to do anything to get a desired outcome, extremely resilient. So what we like to say is just keep punching.
Yeah. So sit back and relax, and we're going to start the show.
Lives of their nation, the people that they care for the most. I just hope that people will rise up.
Yeah.
And actually do it, because we're getting to a point where if we don't, it will get to a communist state at some point.
For sure. And it's crazy that's the direction it feels like the government wants to go.
Oh yeah,
like
totally.
It doesn't even feel like it. It's fact.
It is fact. And the thing is people want to deny that. They want to see past it, but that's exactly what they want.
Yeah.
They want you to be blind to the plan, the master plan that they have, the strategies that have been put into place. And the thing that sucks is then you have the lives of people that thought they were protecting their own freedoms, those lives being taken away.
Yeah. And with the suicide bombings that just went down, what did they think was going to happen?
I think they wanted that to happen. I'm serious.
Maybe.
I think they wanted that to happen. I think that's all part of the plan.
They left stashes of M16s and even grenade launchers and stuff like that. And the Taliban went right in and scooped all that shit up.
It's almost like they knew they were there.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like we're living in a freaking movie.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is like an episode to some Avengers movie, and it's all starting.
Or The Purge or something.
Yeah. Because, then you even look at Australia and how Australia totally locked down.
Yeah.
Did you know they've only had 4 deaths this past month? Only 400 cases of COVID and only 4 deaths, okay? And they locked down a country that has, how many people they have? 20 million people. I don't know, something like that. 22 million people. Only 400 cases out of 20 million people, huh?
The ones that
and they shut down their country.
Yeah, and the ones that die, who knows what pre-existing conditions they have.
The 4.
And I saw a thing on Joe Rogan. He was talking to a neuroscientist or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was saying that only 5% of all the deaths didn't have a pre-existing condition.
Jeez. Yeah.
5% of all the deaths.
That actually puts the statistics, the numbers, even like your risk of staying alive is even smaller.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's just insane.
Well, and then the Australian president, leader, whatever, do they call him a president or leader? I'm not sure. But anyways, the Australian leader, he was caught on camera saying this is all the start of the New World Order.
Yeah.
He said those words. I'm like, dude, you just gave up your plan, buddy. So who else is he in bed with?
And
China? Who else are they?
The thing about our president right now is he doesn't he
doesn't even know what's going on, dude. I swear.
It's like an episode of Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
And so
he's literally like,
he's
I've been instructed to say, dude, he doesn't have a clue what's actually going on. He's reading a script, if he can even read it.
Yeah.
Half the time he stumbles over the words and you're like, I cannot believe that people voted in this guy. I'm sorry. Be whatever, right, left, whatever you want to be. But the thing is at the end of the day, it's about It's about what we want this country to be, not just who's leading it. What do we want this country to be? And if we're putting it into the hands of freaking idiots, it's going to go down.
I'm under the mindset of I'm not extreme on either side,
Yeah.
because who wants to be agreeing with something that they know's wrong?
Yeah. Well, I didn't even vote. The thing is like, I can't vote. I know people are like, well, you got to exercise your right. I'm like, yeah, but you saw what happened. I knew tons of people that voted for Trump and it still didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Biden even got in. That doesn't make sense to me. But at the same time, I don't feel like it would even count for me. What I can do is I can still be a moral, strong, healthy individual that can still exercise my freedoms while they last.
Yeah.
And protect my family, build my body, influence others to do the same.
Yeah.
That's what I can do.
It's like that Marcus Aurelius quote, stop arguing about what a good man should be. Be one.
Be one.
Yeah.
Yeah, be one.
And I don't get the mainstream media's mindset because I guarantee 90% at least of the people in America don't think like that.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah, they don't. Or if they do, it's the silent. I want to believe in the silent majority. I want to believe that there's enough majority of people in this country that still believe in freedoms and will stop what's happening to other countries before it's too late. I mean, the Australians can't even like fight against their own government because they have no weapons. Those were taken away a long time ago. And if they do that here, that's going to start.
Oh yeah.
As soon as they try to pass everything to where they take away our weapons. Dude.
Biden just passed a law about ammunition made in Russia.
Yeah.
And the reason why I think he did that, because Tula is a company that makes ammunition in Russia, and he put a stipulation in that saying that only Russian-made ammunition is banned. So Tula can make a factory in the United States easily because the United States is like 54% of all of their ammunition sales. And so...
Are you recording? You should be recording.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
The reason why he's doing that is, I think, to create panic.
Yeah, for sure.
And create a shortage, gouge up the prices for ammunition, and Tula won't let that happen,
Yeah, I feel like we are seriously in the times where, of all the movies we used to watch, all the things that were like, oh, that would never happen in our country. That
like
would never
that
happen.
Book 1984.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that was prophecy.
Yeah,
dude,
for sure.
Here's a good one. Denmark. This is cool. This is good news.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good news that should be mainstream.
Yeah.
Denmark will scrap all COVID restrictions in 2 weeks and stop classifying it as a critical threat to society because their numbers have dropped so much. They're actually going to say, hey, guess what? It's not a critical threat.
Done.
We're done. So Denmark, okay, you guys hear that? We need to follow suit. But there's a bigger scheme. There's something else going on. Yeah.
And they just need a puppet to push it. That's like a person like Biden is perfect for that.
And you can't deny that if you've watched anything that the guy has said.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally is just a puppet. There's no, we used to say that about every president. I grew up in a very anti-government family, and we would always say stuff like, oh yeah, so-and-so's a puppet, Reagan was a puppet, and Bush was a puppet, and Clinton's a puppet.
Yeah.
We would say that about all of them, right? Which is semi-true.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not just one guy, right?
It's Congress. And,
there's a whole bunch involved, and there's only so much they can do versus what they can't do. We saw that with Trump. There's only certain things that they can do. And they can't overrule everything, right? They don't have all power.
Yeah.
And agendas come from within. They're deeper. And I just feel like now they finally found a guy that won't even say no to anything. Yeah. He's just like, oh, okay.
He's the perfect president.
They just told me to say this, so I'm going to say that to you guys.
The perfect president for like the agenda pushers,
the saddest part is what happens when the dude dies. He's got dementia, and what happens then? That's even scarier. When he dies, then what?
Yeah.
Like, what do we? I mean, there's going to be everything will flip flop and change, and they'll get exactly what they want. Anyways, let's talk about health. So let's talk about canola oil. Anybody know about canola oil? So here's a cool one. I've been studying essential fats, fats, and diet nutrition for a really, really long time. That's what I do. And canola oil has been found for the last couple decades. There have been studies on canola oil increasing inflammation in the brain. Increasing inflammation in the brain. So I love the way that this lady labels canola. She says, canola oil wakes up every day and chooses violence. Dude, it wreaks havoc on your brain. And when you have chronic inflammation in your brain and in your body, your immune system runs high.
So do they use canola oil in a lot of stuff?
Dude, in almost everything.
Okay.
So all you have to do is grab a bag of chips, crackers, almost anything that's a packaged good that has any type of carbohydrate in it, you'll find canola oil. They use it as a stabilizer to fry things. Anyways, it's just like anything that's canola oil, safflower oil, high oleic, sunflower oil, these vegetable oils, soybean oil.
Yeah.
All of these oils are high omega-6 and denatured or damaged because of the process that they use to extract the oil. Then that oil goes into your body and it causes inflammation. That inflammation therefore turns on your immune system to keep revving and revving and revving. When you have that chronic signal going on, it causes more stress on the body, which causes more inflammation, and you get into this vicious cycle, which causes your body to be fatigued and gain weight, increase cortisol production. So just by eliminating canola oil or others of these oils, these vegetable oils in prepackaged foods, by eliminating those, you can actually enhance your body's ability to think better.
Yeah.
You can enhance your immune system. You can enhance your body's ability to burn fat. Yes. And improve sleep quality. So what I'm saying right now, everybody that's listening, because we're going to post this, right? We're going to post this one. Okay. Because we've just been chatting. This is fun. That's the challenge this week. Look at the back of every package, right? And make sure that there's we'll just start with canola oil. If you can identify those other ones, that's fine. Soybean oil, all that. But at least get rid of canola oil and see how your health improves.
So what's the difference between like peanut butter and almond butter?
Okay, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I've kind of cut out peanuts from my diet.
So peanuts develop it's an aflatoxin. It's a carcinogenic mold that grows on lots of nuts.
Yeah.
So they pasteurize the nuts.
So
they pasteurize them so then it kills but in peanuts, they have found that even through pasteurization, even through all that kind of stuff, you still end up with some of this carcinogen that's actually in the processing that goes on with the processing of the nut itself, it's actually a legume, it's a bean. But if you are to switching to an almond butter or almonds is definitely a better choice. They're more alkaline, so they don't cause as much inflammation. They're not as acidic. You're still going to get protein.
So
you're still going to get healthy fats.
Is there any other like natural foods that people should avoid?
I mean, you can avoid peanut butter. Here's the thing. It's not like, I don't totally 100% avoid peanut butter. I just make sure that I'm getting freshly ground, organic. I just look for ones that are like a better quality. Now, of course, the nut itself or
and that goes back to reading the
reading the labels, all that kind of stuff. If you have your own grinder, that'd be the best.
Yeah.
Have your own trees and your own plants, growing your own stuff, that'd be awesome. But we don't live in a society where most people can do that.
Well, that's the goal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about that next, about being prepared. But it does. It starts with the